down. Let me tackle you. That's all I know what to do. I tackle you. I'll put you to the ground. And I won't choke you, but I'm going to keep just trying to maul you. Oh, hey, shit. Miss.
Is that how does...
Yeah, yeah.
We are finally here.
We're breathing.
We made it. Yes. Sorry for the big delay, guys. I think that's what happens if you get 3 busy guys always running around and chasing after our schedules between being a coach and a cricket player and a... let's not go into more than that. And then fighter,
Thanks,
coach.
Thanks for the introduction.
Don't wait.
Now you can introduce yourself.
You saved the best for last. You saved the guest for last. We first have to apologize to our viewers why we've been away for almost 3 weeks for the first time starting this thing.
Yes.
So we first have to say sorry to them. But I mean, hello, here's Roger. Don't worry, Janko gets more abuse on the podcast in enough, so I'll take the abuse. I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize. We've got a guest over here, and luckily, he's also on holiday. But if he wasn't, he would have also said sorry to you guys.
You would have. I'm apologizing on their behalf.
Thank you. Thank you. But here we've got Roger the Kramer, former IFBB Elite Pro, and also international competitor in men's physique and men's muscular physique. The most insane body that you've literally ever seen, and I'm not lying to you guys. He hides it well. Let me look into that camera as well. Maybe you guys can see a bit better. But yeah, he's a tank of a human. And if you guys, anyone, this obviously sport related. We do talk a lot about fighting and kak, mostly just kak praat. But we also tend to sometimes throw in a little golden nugget, and I think today is a little golden nugget. I think Roger will, just from a physiological point, we don't go too deep to keep it a little bit on the lighter side as we try and do here, because everything is always so serious. So we try and keep it a bit to the lighter side, but you'll give us the little golden nuggets of coming back from past injuries and reobtaining capabilities, and that are pretty fucking remarkable. You guys can keep that effing in there. That one's fine. That one suits the role. And yeah, just give us like a bit of a run through about your recovery process, the injuries, what exactly happened, and I think it's a perfect place to use both platforms. Sport, movement. There goes his ball. You can go get it. It's going to bother you.
Let's go.
Okay, he can't sit still. He's like me. We have way too much energy. But yeah, just use the platform to explain the comebacks and the injuries, and from a sport, physiological, mental point of view, and round off with a very beautiful spiritual point of view. We're open to anything. We say what we want out here, and we believe what we believe in. Yeah, man, we're back. We are welcome. Welcome, Roger, for getting us back. Thank you. Got us back. Thank you.
Sure, guys.
Thank you. You got us back.
For hosting me and having me here. It's a privilege to be here.
Oh, thanks, man.
Grateful to be here in this very day, in this very moment.
And you happy with this? I know it was all sprung on you. Like, yeah, just come on. You want to do it with us? Yeah, come. Let's go.
Prepared. Always prepared.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, guys. So today, just for a quick intro, I just want to play the highlights and show you guys.
Yeah.
A mad Australian. A really mad Australian. But I want to watch the full one. But then I can skip. But then it's too long. Must we maybe do the shorter ones?
Yeah, do the shorter one.
Okay, there we go. This oak is phenomenal.
Jack that up.
Yeah. He just kept coming back with more.
Oh, yeah.
And more. And more.
The last time we did this, it was the first time me seeing this, so those are like real reactions. So I'm not ready now. You'll be okay. You'll be fine.
So the championship moment has arrived for both Western Australians.
Madeline. Damn. Golden nugget. We're waiting for the golden nugget. The golden nugget is after all the... Gotta end it well.
The way that people don't like this man.
Bro,
It needs to be studied. There needs to be some kind of essay or dissertation written as to why people don't like lava. Like, okay, like what do? I don't know either. Like, I look on his Instagram, he's calling people out. Sure, any fighter does that. Strat shorts, any fighter does that.
you know what he think, you know what he's like. Can I tell you?
Yeah. Yeah. What is it?
Nah, I don't want to speak bad about people. So
What is it?
no, shut up. Someone's connected to you green. Can we just get someone off you green? Everyone switch your Bluetooth off quickly.
Flight mode.
Where's your phone? Yours is. It's fine, it's fine. We're facing some audio difficulties. But then the mics are going to go off. Katisha, the mics are going to go off. Did you switch it off?
Yeah. The ball is there. The ball is there.
Okay. Screw that. Bad sound. Let's go.
Then he can stand with Jack Delamain late for 25 minutes.
Check how calm he is, dude. Okay, that takes some. Very patient, bro.
Jack really well right now. We're not seeing southpaw stance on Jack Delamain too much.
So,
When we see whenever he switches, that can go off attacking. That's a smart move.
good feints, bro.
Big kick gets through partially from Mohammed is still out there, drop down.
Oi, boy! You spin my head round when you go down. Let me tackle you. That's all I know what to do. I tackle you, I put you to the ground, and I won't choke you, but I'm gonna keep just trying to maul you. Oh, hey, shit. Miss.
Is that how does he win? Does he submit people up?
Yeah, he mauls them and then submits them.
That's how they're doing it.
Yeah.
You want to see people fight.
Yeah, I want to see people fight, but I don't want to. I get you. I know where it was going. Wrestling is part of fighting. I get it.
Yeah. And it's fine.
But the word fight, we want to keep it as realistic as possible because in a real fight, if I'm in a bar or public place, I must probably have something on me. So if you're just going to hold on to me and have one arm free, I'm going to stab the living fuck out of you. If I have a gun or a knife, then it's boxing.
Yeah.
It's a fight. It's called Ultimate Fighting Championship, not Ultimate Martial Arts Championship.
But I mean, guys, even if the world's like the one of the most boring fighters, he's still the champion. So I don't know what.
No, it's not.
Well, not after this. Not after this.
It's spoiled it.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Please, no.
Boom. Hey. But his takedown defense was good.
Yeah.
Takedown defense was really good. Underhook, yeah. Yeah, let's turn it around, bro. Let me play your game match, man.
He's the one that's not liked? Mohammed. Yeah.
Hey! But this is round 5, bro.
Taking it in the face, bro.
These guys are tired here, bro. This is 25 minutes in of absolute brawling, bro. Yo, lead elbow. Oh, right elbow.
Yeah.
Eat some elbow, brother. Yeah, pep. What? Send him on his heels, mate. Oi, choy, push. That chip it.
It's simple.
Oh, watch him again. You dead, bruv. If there was one more round in this fight, bro, it would have been Muhammad praying for breath, bruh. Nah, sorry, Bala.
Jack Della's face has been flattened, brother.
He's always flat. Before the fight, his face was flat. That's why he fights well. His forehead covers his nose, bro. He eats a shot on the forehead, but
Yeah, look at it.
nah. Yo, but his nose,
dented nose.
guys, his nose was dented in like that before.
He's like here. He's like here. His nose is here.
He's gonna get it
His nose is here. Looking in two different directions. Okay.
Okay, who do you think won the fight?
Not Jack Della draw.
But I love that. That's a warrior, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. After that, he gets it broken back, breathes again, check. And then he looks semi-decent again.
I didn't know decent. I
Semi-decent.
didn't know decent.
He'll fix it after his career, bro.
Bless you. No, bro.
Yeah, he'll wait until that thing is not completely, bro. Then he'll say, away. And then let it heal by itself, and then it'll be tough enough
Once
to
it's
take
been
the surgery.
vaporized,
Yeah.
then it's like completely disintegrated.
Ay, buena, bro. Ay, buena. Some of these guys.
Then it just reconstructs.
Maybe you guys
They
will
do
tell
it,
us in the comments. Comments, Instagram, YouTube.
What do you guys think about?
What do you think of fight? And why the hate for Bilal? Because I don't get it.
I think I know.
Why?
Because he just wants to shag people on the ground.
Remember, this is coming from an entertainer's point of view, not you, the fighter.
Yeah.
You're on the inside.
I'm talking
He's
about
telling you
why
about
I'm
the guy
saying
that's
boo.
paying you. Like
You're watching.
this
Why I'm
is
saying boo, I want to see
Okay.
people knock each other out.
this is the guy. This is the entertainer. This is the guy that's like the reason why you have a job.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So this is coming. They say give your audience what they want. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if it was, they must make it like a different championship. Like they must do the mixed martial arts championships, and then they must do the UFC. Like
Thing is, though, when he was going forward, punching him, he was hitting him
Yeah.
at the start.
Yeah.
And then...
because then what's going to happen is now they take the gloves away.
Okay.
No, if it stays with fighting, because we're gonna keep on seeing people just flipping. Bilal didn't when he fights like a beat, tackling guys to the ground and then putting them in submissions and holding the one arm and then going, "Hey, quit, brother." Then decides, "I won't break your arm. Let me rather choke your neck out." You know, like Khabib did that. It's like that's so good, like you. And he was boxing.
Yeah.
Bilal, all his fights he won. That's why they hate him, because he won all his fights by going. Hugging the crotch with his head, but the rules say you can't hit it 12 to 6, and bro, it's hard to hit his head when his head is quite hard, and it's like drilling into your groin and your blast, bro. By there, if I didn't have gloves on, bro, I'm going cocoon on that motherfucker, bro. I'm hitting him with a friggin' you wanna play dirty? Yeah, the screwdriver, bro. Bro. Yeah, I will do that. Yeah, violence, yes. But what I'm saying is like, he's like Sterling. Why they hated Sterling? Where they don't fight. They play the rules and they don't try and give the audience what it is. Ultimate fighting championship. Not ultimate points championship. Not ultimate, it's like, that's gladiators, bruh.
Yes. Okay.
I know maybe we might not be for it or against it. I'm not saying either one. I just love it. I love it. I'm not for something or against it. I love it. I love it. I don't know why I love it. I don't know why I love it so much. I fucking love fighting, bro. You know that? You know that? Everyone here knows it. Just fucking leave this hugging and cucking and
Yeah.
Don't you agree, Reggie? You're a guy that never watches it. Do you want to watch it? We went watch boxing.
Yeah.
Would it have been so cool if there wasn't a knockout? When the guy was running.
Yeah.
And like playing points and when
Yeah,
you came
no,
there and two guys wanting to like at least
I would have appreciated seeing somebody see the stars. Birds and stars combined. The birds chasing the stars in a circle.
I remember your speech you gave me and Damien when I said we're in the gym and we gave the speech and you gave us a nice speech and it's a good meaning and I fully get it. But then 5, 6 days later, the same guy that said this is in the arena going,
I think you told me you don't like fighting.
Yeah. You pulled it out.
Good sport.
Yeah. Hey, let's just say when I was in the arena, it was the first fight I've ever attended. This is probably the third fight I've ever watched on TV.
Therefore, you're lied.
because you cannot judge them that there's something that you have never experienced before.
Everybody was saying that, oh, it looks so nice.
Yeah. 3 weeks later,
But I think I want to do some BJJ lessons.
We're watching one fight. With that night of the fight, he shoots for my neck, bro. My bro tackles me into the ground. Saturday night, we watch a bit of rugby, bro. I tell him, come close to me, I'm going to choke you out. He's like, are you sure? Are you sure? He grabs me, bro. We didn't come in a double hook. He's got my neck. I'm like, fuck this. We go. I'm like, okay. Okay. Are you done? I can't squeeze. Oh shit.
Hey, he's not moving anymore.
But I'll never go there. He knows. I'll never go there. As soon as I'll never go to if they tap on me.
But yeah, let's give a bit of an introduction.
He's gonna start this week. He's gonna do a session with you. That's gonna be going away for the BFIT podcast. And trust me, you're gonna get back to Thailand, and you're gonna WhatsApp me in like 3-4 weeks. You're gonna be like, never talk.
Please let them know what you do. Tell us what you're about.
Ah, bro, let's go. Oh,
The Golden Nugget. We're done with the fighting. There's no more fights coming up. The rugby, there's quarterfinals. We don't really care. We keep it short and sweet over here. We speak about the good stuff, and we carry on.
okay.
Let's go.
Where do we start?
Oh shit.
I was bored. I took my first breath. And then I opened my eyes.
First one.
Okay, so I've been a lifelong athlete. Oh, hello, my name's Roger.
Hi, Roger.
Lovely to meet everybody. Thank you for tuning in and listening to these crazy guys. Clearly you need some medical checks because you keep tuning back in.
Trust me, they don't. We went from about 18 followers to about 50 followers, but it's okay. In 5 to 10 years, we'll be at 300, and then when we hit the 20-year mark, we did what everyone did. We just didn't give up, and eventually it sells.
Fair point.
And then they'll go back and be like, those numbnuts. That's why we're doing it. It's a community project. It grows organically. We don't want to touch
It's a marathon, not a sprint. But
There we go.
Sweet. So yeah, been a lifelong athlete. Played every sport I can think of, except for netball and ice hockey. Over the years, I've come to realize I used to say I played every sport, and then they're like, "Hey, but what about ice hockey?" I'm like, there's one. But if there's a sport, I love to, because I've got a high body IQ and I learn movements quickly. So I like to try understand the knowledge behind the movements of every sport. So yeah, but high school, my main event was 400-meter athletics, and then I played rugby. And straight after school, because I like to achieve everything to the best possible level or standard that's out there, I knew, because athletics-wise, it was my main event, but there's a guy that beat me, and it kind of discouraged me. So, so that happened, and then I wanted to go to the Blitzboker because I enjoyed sevens more than 15. So, but then I took a realistic introspection on how long it would take me to get there. And I thought to myself, by the time I get there, I'm going to need a lot of life insurance. So I was like, okay, what's the next best? And somehow, somewhere, I don't know, just came across bodybuilding. Can't tell you the exact day. I remember the first program I followed was Arnold's Blueprint to Mass. Then the cuts.
What a good program. Muscle Farm one.
Yeah, Muscle Farm one. You got it.
With those chest and back workouts. They were the proper ones.
Yeah. So then I got into bodybuilding, continued to pursue that for 5 years, where this angel to my far left, our paths crossed. He saved my life, really, he did. Because if it wasn't for him coming into my life, I'd probably be about 3 foot under going to 4. So yeah, I was just, I was guided by the wrong entities, let's say. Yeah. And then, so after bodybuilding, I'd achieved all that I wanted to achieve. Somewhere along the line, maybe attain my IFBB elite pro status. And then, yeah, I just thought it was time to hang up the belt. I've been a personal trainer. This is now my 10th year. And yeah, I love the human body. It fascinates me. and just knowing that we forever students, or I'm forever students.
Amen. All of us. Bro.
All of us. We're always learning, and it's so like sitting in awe when you learn new things, and it's just like, wow, how did that happen? I know how it happened, but it's just like, wow. So such like precision and delicacy and planning went to every single little thing into our body and this world. So yeah, I like movements.
Where do you live right now?
Where do I live? I'm living on an island off the east coast of Thailand called Koh Samui. Koh Samui, yeah. I've been there. I first visited there in 2018 after my first international competition in Vietnam. I went to Vietnam straight to the island, and then I spent 3 months there. Was sent back. It's like, if you come visit, you'll understand. Like, put your mindset into a 22-year-old mind frame, and then it's the party. And then I was like, so yeah, but like, and then I worked around the world on super yachts for 2 years. So I've traveled the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, did Atlantic crossing, worked in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, West Palm Beach. So like traveled as much as I can.
Yeah.
And after that, like, I just realized, because movements, I wanted to be a personal trainer on the yachts. They told me I wasn't, so I have to work my way up the ranks. And also, like I said, I like achieving everything to the maximum potential. The maximum that you can achieve in yachting is being a captain or an engineer. Nothing that really entertained me. So I was like, okay, cool, Audi's back to land. So I sat down, thought, hey, whereabouts am I going to settle down now? And after visiting all these places, the place that really felt like home was Thailand. Just raw honesty, there's corruption. We're in South Africa. I'm used to it. So it all works.
Corruption.
Yeah, but the beauty...
You mean Monday?
Yeah, Monday morning in the office.
Yeah.
But the beauty of it all was that there's no crime there. Like, there's no crime. So...
a lot of corruption, but no crime.
Yes, money talks, but they won't steal it from you.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's basically sort of like, they paint this much bigger. All the stuff, 99% of the stuff you see in South Africa that happens is like because of corruption. Like, so it's like, in this country, people always think it's so bad, and maybe it is, but there's one rule in this country, just stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Probably there as well. It's just like...
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah. So yeah, and it's beautiful because the island is an international island. So I've been in Samui now for just over 2.5 years. I got there February 23, and I've been there since. But it's beautiful. I get to interact and communicate with not as many as I want, but like a lot of different cultures and nationalities, and I've learned the basics of, I'd say, like 5 or 6 languages. Like just hi, how are you? Great job, So yeah, it's really opened up my mind, and it's grown me a lot. So yeah, that's the beautiful little island of paradise that I live on.
That's amazing, man. Roger, dude, I know we're trying to keep it short, and I'm probably going to ask you way too many questions. But give us a little bit of a backstory or a quick story.
Yeah.
Physiological, and just the injury, what happened, how it got fixed.
Which one?
No, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Especially the leg. All the other injuries.
They all happened on the leg.
So that's it. Give us a rundown of your left leg.
Okay, the rundown on the left leg, starting from the hip.
Straight to the gruesome stuff. Okay, so let's start it off. Before I get to that, Roger, take us off, brother.
Okay, so running from the hip down to the knee, because nothing happened up there. So I was 8 years old. I was on holiday in Durban. It's a small little town called Unkomaz. and there's Unkelmars and Scotborough, south of Durban. I was riding my cousin's bicycle down the mountain, and of course it didn't have brakes. Of course it was pink. But I used to push the bicycle up to the top and then cycle down as fast as I could. One day, as I came around the corner, a bakkie came. There was a head-on collision. I fractured my skull from the front over here, top of my eyebrows, to about the middle of my head. Can still feel the dents. And then my kneecap went into the headlights of the bakkie, and everything came out. So all the ligaments and tendons were cut. It was literally just the tendons and ligaments over here on the side that was holding onto the kneecap. And then I was losing too much blood too quickly. They airlifted me to hospital. Prepare yourself if you don't like this, but I was pronounced dead on arrival. They had to defibrillate me, bring me back to life. They took some skin from the inside of my leg, put it over my knee, stitched it all together. About 150 stitches. I remember I counted, it was around about there because I had nothing better to do. The skin was tight. I had to go for like a very long period of rehabilitation, of physiotherapy, biokinesis, like just learning to stretch the skin over the knee so I can do that again. And then, yeah, it never gave me problems, thank the Lord. I was able to perform at top levels in school sports. So, yeah, and like I said, my main event was 400 meter.
You need a strong kneecap for that, bro. you need a strong everything for that. I would, yeah.
Yeah. So, never gave me problems. And then 2016, when I moved over into bodybuilding, I entered my first show ever. Won my lineup and overalls. I was contacted by the owner of Fitness Mag South Africa. Said he played it very like, you know, down low. Like, hey, I want to do a photo shoot. You know, come through. I was like, okay, cool. So did the show, and then went for the photo shoot. Did the photo shoot 2-3 hours after the photo shoot. Like I had finished, I was on my way to another person. I was on the freeway in Johannesburg. An accident had happened in front of me. I was on my little 125, and the accident had happened. I saw it happen, so I swerved into the reserve lane on the right between the barricade and the first lane. And the boots of the second car came out and clipped me on the side and completely shattered my left leg and my left wrist. Threw me over the bike, and when it threw me over the bike, because of the impact, the bone had pierced through the skin. But then as soon as I hit the ground, the bone ground against the tar. And then I remember I woke up and I was like, what's going on? Like my helmet was off. I was like, my head was resting on my bag. And I was wearing like these chino pants. But then as I looked down, my left leg was just red. I was like, hey, that doesn't look too good. And I lifted up my leg. And as I lifted up my leg, my ankle just fell. I was like, oh, God. Okay, my life is over now. And then, yeah, I was rushed off to hospital, obviously injected with a lot of like adrenaline and morphine and stuff just to sedate me, keep me calm. When I woke up in hospital, the doctor came to speak to me, and he said to me, first words he's like, you're a very lucky man. So I said, why? Like, you know, like I know I had an accident, but like what's lucky about having an accident? And he's like, because you still have both your legs, we were a decision away from amputating your left leg from the knee down. And I was like, oh. And he says, because of your muscle mass and because of your calf muscles, we were able to insert a titanium rod from the top of my tibia all the way down into my ankle. They put 2 screws into my left ankle. My fibia on the left side, they didn't fix that. Like I don't know if the bone's thick enough to put something through there, but they just like left it and it healed. So it's kind of like, it's not healed straight, it's healed like that. Yeah. So yeah, I've got 2 centimeters of bone missing out of my left tibia because obviously the bone ground against the tar, and then it fractured up, and they had to cut that off. So then like it was 2 solid bones, and then they connected it with the rod. So yeah, that's what happened with my left leg. And then they told me I was going to be in a cast and crutches for 12 weeks, and I just couldn't accept it. I was like, nah. nah, this is not happening. And I was back on stage in competing, like fully prepped, everything.
Fully prepped.
Fully prepped on stage.
Legs as well.
I was limping, but it's okay. In about 13, 14 weeks, I was back on stage, like fully dieted, tan on, shaved, ready to show. And yeah, that was that. And
Crazy, bro.
yeah,
Mad,
so it was just literally just a mental game from there, because I just the depression hit, and it hit hard. So yeah, and my only way out was to physically move. So I went, like, my left ankle is about, I'd say 85 to 80 to 85% recovered. I got so sick of going back and forth between rehabilitation and my gym sessions, I gave up on it. So there's about 15% scar tissue still around my left ankle. So I don't have full mobility, but the thing is, I can squat 180 kgs 6 times. I'm happy with that.
And he can still box jump the same height as I box jump. And I'm a jumper, like I jump. That's what I do. I like jumping.
Little grasshopper.
Me, I like jumping, Baba. And then this guy comes heavier than me with the off leg, and he just, boom, he jumped a 60-inch box jump, just like shits and giggles after
Stretching.
after like the thing that makes you slow in jumping, static stretching. And
Roger, man, that's crazy.
now he's mad.
Thanks,
Now he's
bro.
mad. This is a madman. But it shows, man, like the head overpowers everything, man. Well, essentially, I would say in your sense and the way you speak, and I won't even call it the mind. It's because the mind is bigger than just psychology, I think.
Mind over matter.
The soul.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
soul.
100%.
Man with a lot of soul, man. Yo.
Yeah.
No, dude. That's impressive. And guys, for everyone out there, man, if you ever go through, especially people maybe that are in the community, and because it's a BFIT podcast, but it's part of a bigger community and a bigger outreach, and yes, we talk crap, and you might not think we're community because we swear now and again, but listen to the hearts and not the
There's method to the madness.
yeah, listen to the hearts and not the detail, because the devil is in the detail. And yeah, if you guys struggle with recovery, here's a man, Roger, will put his details on there. Maybe if it's through the community, if just maybe like a quick Q&A, it can be,
Yeah, happy to
or a
answer.
way to get in contact with him. He's also an online personal trainer, so he trains physically in Kosamui, but going back, we're gonna start that project. That's why he's here to do his nomad visa, so that those things can be possible. So we'll keep you guys delayed. But when stuff is sorted out, we'll start sending you guys through to that side, as BFIT is a lot less online from a
Even possibly a fitness retreat, bro. BFIT fitness retreat
BFIT
in
community
Thailand.
retreat.
Yeah.
Speak to PJ Gordon and Ashley.
10
man.
days in Samui, bro. I know that island off the back of my hand. I'll show you the highest points of Samui and the lowest. And everything in between.
This guy is committed. Like, he was showing me videos of him in the airport with his clients. So
Literally.
he will put in all for this.
I had a 24 hours, like from the time I got on the plane to the time I land in South Africa was 24 hours. And I had clients scheduled within those 24 hours, and I was in Singapore airport. And there I am, I set up my laptop, demonstrating push-ups, how to do kettlebell pull-throughs.
You need it, bro. Like,
I'm like,
this is your personal
I'm like,
training right there.
if you need me, I'm there.
That's
I'm
right.
there.
Bro, I'm
100%.
not lying to you guys. He's been on holiday now, and every day 4 to 6 hours graft on holiday, and he doesn't miss. He keeps showing up. It's a priority. It's something everyone, I think, and all of us can always like look up to. And through hard work, patience, things don't always happen now, but consistency is key. It's not everything.
And trusting the process.
Yes, 100%, 100%.
Amen.
Because there's times where you don't see what you want to see, but you still keep doing it. It'll make sense eventually, I guess.
It will.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah, it will.
For all of us, it will. And for all of you that are committed and put in the work and pushing the hours and being passionate about something, I think all 4 of us here can at least say we follow passion and above finance. We always choose passion above finance. And it's a longer route, but when it starts paying, at least then we love what we do, which is inevitable. But leave it on that note. Thank you, Rogi. Thank you, Sibs. Katisu. Apology for you guys for a short one. It will grow again. It's just a bit of logistics, but it's consistent, and that's the biggest thing. We keep giving you guys a little bit of entertainment and a good story, and always a gem here and there, and sometimes arguments and fights about fighting and rugby. We talk about rugby, cricket, and fighting. That's all we talk about always. And it's mostly fighting, and now and again if Arini wins it.
Hey, you must put me in on the rugby ones. I'm ready.
And the odd golf story.
Nah, but these days we'll start talking. Because this man is starting to enjoy golf, so we'll start incorporating that. Yeah,
I'll keep my
Tiger Woods is my uncle.
Okay.
I'll keep my unpopular opinions to myself about golf.
Yeah, keep it. For now, we'll leave on that. Thank you so much, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,